Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Cedar Transformation Healing Center. Today, I'm going to be doing cards on the February for the United States. I just finished a reading on Donald Trump, felon 47's, president, felon 47. You got to call him president. On his month ahead. That was very interesting. You can check that out. But now we're going to look at the United States as a whole. And I said this in the Felon 47 video, but just as a, a review, the things that have happened in the US. Of course, we had the wildfires in California. We had the plane crash, the midair collision. We had the shutting down of government agencies, the president offering severance packages for people so he can get his people in. I'll pay you this much if you leave now. But of course, we know that he never keeps his promises when it comes to paying people. So if these people think they're going to get money for it, they're like, well, this is going to suck. I'm going to get a little money. I'll go with it. He ain't going to give you money, so that's not going to happen. Because he doesn't pay anybody. He doesn't think the money is anybody but his. So, but let's see what's up for the United States. And many, many more things. Hard to believe it's been only one Scaramucci that he's been in office. Maybe that's the magic number. He gets one Scaramucci worth of BS, and then we get to fight back, which is a little bit of what the cards in February said, but it is going to be pretty messy. So, all right, let's see the U.S., the U.S., the U.S., the U.S. All right, we start with the Three of Swords, betrayal. People are feeling betrayed. I know his the people who support him feel betrayed, especially the more populist people that are on his side. And then there's betrayal of the police, just in general, a sense of betrayal and heartbreak. This is called the Lord of Sorrow. So this is the environment as we start February. Let's see what's crossing that. The moon. This is lunacy. Pisces can be illusionary, delusionary. Something coming up from the subconscious. Not always pretty, really. Deep emotions that like sort of the swampy stuff that they keep talking about. Let's see what's at the root of this. The Knight of Swords. Now, it's interesting. The Knight of Swords is generally an energy. Well, there's a number of ways. The Knight of Swords is somebody who acts on an idea or a thought. I kind of connect the Knight of Swords to the January 6th insurrectionists. And that may be the sort of root here. Starting with that, I think, was very damaging for the U.S. in many ways. And also, I think people, I don't, most people didn't like that he did that. But they were willing to, I guess, to overlook it. A lot of people were willing to overlook it, or they forgot, or they thought that the other side was making too much fuss about it. The transfer part, one of the things I have to say is that we're all learning about our government and our country in ways that, because we weren't taught, even when I was a kid, we didn't have civics. I went to Catholic school, of course, so that might have been why, but I'm not sure that my fellow students in the public schools were getting civics at that point. I do remember the guy, the Bill that used to sit on the on the stairs of the Capitol, that cartoon. I can't that I remember, but beyond that, not a whole lot, right? Not a whole lot. So what's at the root of this is an action taken that was too abrupt, too done without thinking. There's a feeling of this all became this betrayal, this lunacy, all because an action was taken without proper preparation and creating all kinds of problems. That's what's at the root of this. Let's see what's in the past. The Nine of Pentacles, which is comfort, ease in the past. Maybe the hope that we would have. It's the Lord of material gain, the promise of material gain, and actually, although not for everybody, the economy in the United States in the past to this was good, right? Um, I don't follow the stock market or anything like that, so I'm not sure where it's at right now. I don't think it's in good stead. In the sky, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups promises love. The Knight of Cups is a knight that's in love with love, and so the right heart, but he's not very practical or pragmatic. But having this in the sky can be a call to calm things down. Let's get along. Let's talk about it, right? Let me offer you this cup. It can also be lots and lots of feelings and emotions. In the immediate future, we get the Nine of Wands. I'm glad to see this card. This is about protecting your boundaries. It's a Sagittarius card. It's about truth. It's about it's about fighting for your beliefs, for what you believe in, for what is true, for what is just. Um, and it's sort of like we're all exhausted, quite frankly. Um, but we have to be willing to stand our ground. This is sort of a stand our ground. So I think that you're going to find that people are going to stand up for what they believe is right this month. That is the month card. That usually is that indicates the energy for the whole month. How it's seen from the outside. The Eight of Swords. Um, there's a sense of not being able to really say what you want to say. Kind of feeling like this. And I know as somebody who I guess I would call myself a public figure, although not many people know me. I mean, you guys know me, but there is a certain amount of caution on everything you say because you don't want to say it um, you don't want to say it and be cut off, right? You have to watch what you say. And I think, this card is how it's seen from the outside. I feel like the other countries they're saying a little bit, but they're still not saying much. They're still sort of holding back. I think they're waiting to see what the Americans are going to do. Are they going to go along with this guy? Are they going to fight it? Um, in the domestic situation, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, this came up in 47's reading um, in for the month. So for the immediate future, and so the Knight of Wands is the knight who takes his beliefs on the road. And so as a domestic energy, I think this indicates people coming together of like mind. Um, and my like mind and somebody else's like mind down their street may not be the same like mind. So I feel like we're gathering in groups. I feel like there's a gathering in groups of people. Hopes and fears, the Two of Swords, a truce of some sort, and the outcome. Good. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is a kind of a working together energy. It's generally people who are really good at what they do. So you're going to have the best people get together and work some things out. I think it may have something to do with the economy as well. We have the Seven of, I'm going to pick three cards, see if I can get a major arcana. The Seven of Swords. This is the scam. This is the scam. The Ten of Swords, the end, the ruination. That could be the ruination of the scam. And then we have the Empress. Now, the Empress is generally an energy of fertility and fecundity. It's a feminine energy. It's the power of the feminine. And so it could be the power of the feminine coming in. Unfortunately, it's also been associated with Russia. But I don't feel like these cards don't necessarily indicate to me that we're in any particular danger from Russia, but that this may be, I don't know, this could be Russia itself in their own kind of living hell. So, but that could be possibly come up at the end. Let's see what's underneath it. We have the Ten of Wands, which is oppression, the Princess of Cups, which is good news. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, um, which is bankruptcy. Again, that could be Russia going bankrupt and us being, oh, good news, they're bankrupt. But it could be us as well. When the enemy, the evil other falls, so does the good other, right? Because then what's the ballast there? There's a rebalancing of power here. Again, it's going to be challenging. We have to stand our ground. We have to get together with people of like mind, work together with people who are good at what they do. There are plenty of people out there. There are plenty of people out there. There are good people doing Substacks. There's good people on YouTube. People who are trying to look at things from a real perspective. So we're not out of this, guys. We're not out of this. This is actually a relatively good reading, just in a decidedly difficult time. All right, that's what I see. Let's hope we can hold our ground, stand our ground, get together with the people, foster peace, and foster cooperation to get things moving in a better direction. The weird thing about this reading is that I don't really see 47, Vellum 47 in this reading. Like he's not like, oh, here I am, like right in the middle of the reading. It has more to do with what he's put into, what he started. He started the ball rolling. We might have to get people together because we're going to have some sort of financial upheaval, financial instability. Or they're trying to prevent that. It may be that they're just trying to prevent it. All right, that's what I see, guys. Hopefully, we stand our ground. Take care of yourselves. It's so very important now. If you're, you have to avoid listening too much. You should know what's going on, but you really don't want to get into too many scuffles about this stuff because there are things beyond our control that we're going to have to accept, and we're going to have to figure out what is in our control and then take action on that. But it's going to be another interesting month. It's a short one, though. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you again next month. Much love. Remember, take care of yourself. Namaste.